I'm Lisa Linfield. I'm a board-certified financial planner and CEO of Southern Pride Wealth, and I also host a podcast that you can find on almost every platform called Working Women's Wealth. Now, if you're in debt, you are currently spending your hard-earned money paying for someone else at the lending company to go and sit on the beach on holiday, or for their nice new car instead of yours. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I'd like to spend my hard-earned money on me, my family, my holiday, my house, or my car. Not work all those hours and spend all that time traveling to and from work and miss all those performances and sports matches of my kids just to pay for someone else to sit on the beach. So listen closely, because the secret I'm about to share with you will change your life forever. The first thing you need to do is to know your money stats. As a financial advisor, it always amazes me how quickly people take out debt, but how little they know about it. Now, some people may know the rate they pay. They can sprout off a number like Prime plus 2%, but have no idea what that is in real money. Or some know that they're paying 22% on their credit card, but when I ask them how much it is in rands and cents, they can't tell me. Test yourself. Think of one of the things that you owe debt on, such as a car, your clothing account, your furniture account, and tell me quickly how much did you pay this month in interest. Then, when you ask people how much the monthly fees are, or the insurances you pay because you have debt, and other penalty fees they might have paid in the month in rands and cents, they have no idea. If you want to grow your wealth, you need to know your wealth. So go right now, find the statements of all your debt, and let's work through it together. This month, I looked at some reputable store card providers to understand the total costs you pay. For one in particular, if you borrowed 1,000 Rand and took a year to pay it off, you would pay 50 Rand per month, or 600 Rand for that year, just for the account fee. So whilst you may in fact be paying 20% interest on the outstanding amount, you are paying 80% on their monthly account fees. So the clothing that you bought for 1,000 Rand could be costing you 1,712 Rand to earn in fees and interest. Now that's before you've missed a payment and incurred penalty fees, which range mostly between 100 Rand and 150 Rand per offence. And just one of those, and you've added between 10 to 15% on your 1,000 Rand clothes. So the first step to financial freedom is to track your debt each month. Take a piece of paper, a spreadsheet, whatever works for you, and each month, for each loan, write down the amount you paid in rands and cents for interest, monthly account fees, penalty fees, insurances, add-ons, etc. And then lastly, that amount that you paid to actually pay back the 1,000 Rand you borrowed, or the principal or capital of the loan. You won't find this detail from the amount that leaves your bank each month. You need to get your statement from each and every provider and look into each line item. Once you've done it for each loan each month, add it all up, and then you'll know what the total cost of your debt is. Most of my clients, when they see how much it really costs them, say, "Hi, bo." And that, unfortunately, brings us to the uncomfortable reality about knowing how much you pay in total. Let's say you paid your 1,000 Rand clothes off in 12 months, missing one payment only. Your clothes would have cost you, as we said, 1,862. But your friend at work paid cash. So those very same clothes only cost her 1,000 Rand. Now here's the uncomfortable reality. Those that use debt to pay for their lives end up getting poorer and poorer when compared to those who save and use cash. The exact same thing costs almost double. So let me teach you the little trick that will change how you see debt forever. When I teach people about money, I find this one little trick makes so much difference. Once you know that total amount that you've just had to pay for that debt, translate it into something you really want. So let's take the extra 862 Rand. If you really want to give your kids a new pair of shoes, that debt means that you're paying for someone else at the lending company to give their kids a new pair of shoes. Doesn't that make you cross? We call this the opportunity cost, or the opportunity you missed out on because you didn't have that 862 Rand. For each of us, it's totally different. My daughter just learned about it when she spent 135 Rand on a burger, drink, and chips at a takeaway outlet with her friends. The thing she most loves spending her pocket money on is chocolate. When we translated the fact that she had just traded 8 chocolates for 1 burger and chips and a drink, she was so upset with herself. For me, my currency is holidays. I like to spend time with my family. Every time it comes to spend, I translate that into a night away with my husband or family. So, the question of upgrading my car to something more fancier is actually much easier to answer when I think about how many holidays I could have with the difference between a car that I need and one that has all the bells and whistles. So next time you want to buy something on debt, work out if you'd rather the lender have new stuff or for you to have it. And take the time to save for what you want so that you can pay in cash and not pay double for each thing you buy using debt. I'm Lisa Linfield. Take care, have a great week, and you can learn more on my podcast, Working Women's Wealth.